YouTube, what's good? It's your boy, Paulus Harris, aka the Crazy Uncle. Hey, if this is your first time tuning in, go ahead, hit the doggone subscribe button, hit the notification bell every time I post up new content. Hey, I'm not going to sit up here and say that I'm late with this one because, again, like what I've said in previous shows, right? I'm like the forensic motherfucker, right? A house is on fire, or an apartment building, hospital, whatever the case may be, right? It's on fire. You call 911, right? And then here come the fire wagon. Here come the police. Here come the ambulance. And then here comes the news media. As always, right? So while everybody is doing what the fuck they need to do, then here come the news media. They want to ask motherfucking questions. Okay? But can't nothing be answered until the forensic guy comes in and look at, okay, oh, this is why the fire started in the first fucking place. Right? So anybody that actually really been paying attention to the idiot box, you already know what the fuck has been going on with this whole new voting rights bill that failed, right? But here's the deal, people. And I've said this in previous shows, right? So my whole deal is this. Who are these motherfuckers that y'all put in office, right? Who are these motherfuckers that actually really sit up here and say that can actually really, who actually really was like, okay, well, we're in office, right? So now we actually really got to come up with some rules to actually really say who can vote and who can't vote. Like you really had, like you really have that power to begin with. And I'm like, well, who the fuck are y'all? And then you want to sit up here and like you want people to vote, knowing damn well that the voting system has been fucked since day one. Right? We saw that with Trump and Hillary Clinton. We saw that with Bush and Al Gore. Hell, we probably saw it in every presidential election possible. Right? But here's the deal. And this is why I titled this show the way that I titled it. I said new voting laws, and then I said therapist or the rapist. Now, I'm going to get to that. Now, the reason why I threw that in there to actually, because I thought that these two titles or these two subjects would actually really fit, right? Because for the most part, right, whoever the fuck that you think that you're voting for, right, they only doing it so they, once they actually really get in the White House, that's all what the fuck they gonna do is fuck your ass over, right? And so then you look at the so-called therapists. The so-called therapists, right? You can go in and you can have all these problems or what the fuck you think a problem is. You can tell your so-called therapist, hey, I'm this, I'm that, I'm the other. And all what the fuck they gonna do is be like, give you some bullshit medicine that's probably gonna make you more fucked up than what the fuck you already are. Right? where then you have the so-called, the actual rapist, the rapist that's actually really hiding behind the building. Or it could be somebody that you motherfucking know, right? Give you a few drinks, and then there it is. Just like every time when the motherfucking presidential election comes around, or any election for that goddamn matter, right? Here they come. They in your face. Real tough like. They want you, the American people, to know them like they your motherfucking best friend. Right? Knowing damn well once they get in office, they ain't finna do shit what the fuck they said they was gonna do. All what the hell they did, they got your pussy wet or they got your dick hard, and then there it is. You walking around with a wet pussy and a hard dick, and you can't do shit with it, right? So the whole thing is this, people, right? People, it's just like, like I said, I talked about this in previous shows, right? They want to sit up here and change voting laws, and then to actually really put this in perspective. The law that was passed, I want to say it was the 1960. It was either the 1964 or the 1965 Civil Rights Voting Act that was passed to let so-called black folks, people like me, right, to actually really go up and vote. Right? But then the thing about it though, you get shit like the Electoral College, what they have. I mean, it's almost like, okay, it ain't enough for a motherfucker to actually really vote. They gotta actually really vote, and then they gotta actually really they go through a process called the Electoral College, in which, to my understanding, yeah, you can vote, but whoever the motherfucker that's in charge of the electoral votes for that particular state, they give the votes to whoever the fuck that they decide that they want to give it to. So my thing is, again, whatever actually really happened to, okay, like the actual popular vote. If you like me, guess what? You finna vote for me, right? Why the fuck you need all this other shit? And I already know anybody that's actually really gonna watch this show, y'all gonna actually really try to break shit down to me. And for the most part, I really ain't trying to hear it. I really ain't. Because my thing is this. Anytime when you gotta put laws in place for a motherfucker to vote, is something seriously wrong with that goddamn picture. Just go vote. You over here or you over there, right? So just vote. The thing about it though, these motherfuckers that's in office, again, motherfuckers that y'all put in office, right? I'm just looking at it like this. I'm just like, put like this, listen, when you sell or when you advertise the United States of America, the way that these motherfuckers do it, right? And then motherfuckers come over here, right? Then it's like, oh, now we got, now you telling me we got motherfucking rules to follow. We got to do this, we got to do that, we got to do the other to become a motherfucking citizen, right? You didn't tell us that in the motherfucking advertisement. That's like this fine print shit there. So again, right? So again, people, I'm just like this. You advertise, motherfuckers come over. Then you gotta do all this shit, right? And then let's not forget for those of us that were already over here, right? Then we gotta do shit. We gotta be able to. It's certain rules that we gotta follow, or that we qualify under, or at least that's what the fuck it was back in the day. I just look at it like this, people. Anytime, right? When the motherfucker gotta put bullshit law in place in order for you to vote, again, there's something seriously wrong with that damn picture. Just like what I said, is it the is it the
Wait a minute. Hold the hell
is
up.
it is it
Wait a minute. Hold up. What the hell he doing here now? Oh my God, he is home.
Nisi.
It's 8:57 and he home. I'm sorry. Did I mess something up? Bobby at home.
So here's the deal, people, right? Here's the deal, right? You or y'all that actually really think that the motherfucking voting system works, choke yourself. Because these motherfuckers, they already know who's gonna be president, how long they gonna be president, and motherfucking why. But here's the deal. They do it.
You hit the light?
Can't nobody see me. You know how dark I am. So
Jesus, I'm so tell everybody I'm sorry.
So in other case, people, look at it like this, right? The whole concept is this. Listen, just think about it for a minute. Anytime that they put a motherfucker in your face like this is who the hell they want you to vote for. They already done decided, and they tell you, hey, this is our representative for either the Democrats or the Republicans. They throw that shit in your face, right? And then it's just for the simple fact they do like a bullshit election before the election even happened, right? So if you actually look at the primaries and look at who wins the primaries, you already know who the fuck is gonna win the goddamn presidency. It's a foregone conclusion. But the thing about it though is this, right? They want you to register to vote. What the fuck for? Right? Because again, they already know who the fuck is gonna be in office. They already know this shit has already been pre-planned. It's already been written in stone. So for these motherfuckers to actually to come out of here and say, oh, we need new voting laws. What the fuck for when the shit don't work in the first place? It don't work in the first place. Just like what I said. Is it the therapist or is it the goddamn rapist? Right? Both of them gonna fuck you over. Both of them gonna be in your face. Both of them gonna give you that bullshit lie. Okay? So, But then, like I said, the shit failed. The shit didn't pass. So, but the thing about though is this: it's still voting laws in place. Why the fuck do you need a vote law in the first place? You gotta have a law to vote. Let's actually really stop and think about this for a minute. You really? It's something like, okay, I got to have permission to vote. Really, motherfucker? So this is what the fuck we do. Fuck games as usual. So, I mean, and then, okay, and then, I can actually really, I can take it even a motherfucking step further. Why have a goddamn president? He don't do a goddamn thing. He don't do shit. The president is nothing more than the goddamn front man, scapegoat, fall guy. Call it what you will, right? If Congress fuck up, guess who they finna put that shit on? The goddamn president. Why would you want that damn job title? Right? So for you kids that want to go like, motherfucker be like, well, what you want to be when you grow up? Oh, I want to be president of the United States. What the fuck for? You ain't finna run shit. I can see it if the president actually really ran shit. Then I'll be like, okay, yeah, go ahead. Don't do that right fast. Right? But then, like I say, what the fuck, you as the president, what the fuck do you really do? I'm waiting. Like, seriously. Again, you got bullshit voting laws. Then you got the therapist or you got the motherfucking rapist. And just know that the motherfuckers in office, right? Or the motherfuckers that actually really run for a particular office, it ain't necessarily got to be the president of the United States. God damn it, you could be the governor. You could be the mayor, right? Guess what? You sick of what the fuck is going on? Then here I come. The therapist. The therapist. I can tell you all. Y'all don't like what he doing. So then here I come with my bullshit. That's the therapy. The so-called therapy. Right? I'm the new pill, if you will. So you take the new pill. Right? You get drowsy. You put me in office. Just when I actually really get in office, I ain't gonna do nothing but fuck this shit out of you. Just like what the previous motherfucker did. Just put it out there, people. Just put it out there, people. And then they got that new lube out there. That new lube. That new lube. It starts with a C. Yeah. It starts with a C and ends with a 9. Y'all can actually really take that. What the fuck y'all want to take it for? Right? So, so with that being said, hey, guess what? Tell your mama, tell your daddy. That's my wife right there. Say hey, baby. So tell your mama, tell your mama, shut up. Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell Big Dan, tell Big Bertha, your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, your papa, motherfucker next door, cross street round the corner. Paulus Harris, aka the crazy uncle. And I'm gonna holler at y'all.